Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. Happy Sunday and happy first week of NFL football. Now, here on our channel, sometimes on Sundays, we do cooking videos, recipe videos, that kind of stuff. And as we kick off another NFL season, I thought, you know what? Let's find an NFL game day approved snack. And gosh darn it, I think I have found it. Now, my favorite thing about the NFL season, number one is football, number two is snacks. My wife's favorite thing about the NFL season, number one is snacks, number two, it's actually snacks again. So we love like Sunday football food. And we're always looking for new recipes to try, things that are just fun to make, to eat on game day. And I'm so excited to share this recipe with you today. It is made in the air fryer. It only takes 4 ingredients, and I think it's only gonna take us like 10 minutes. So what's not to love about that? Today, we are making buffalo chicken bites. Now, if you've watched our channel for any length of time, you know that I love spicy food. My wife loves not spicy food. And so, when making buffalo things, it can be a little bit difficult to find what I like and the balance of what she likes. So actually, I'm making 2 different versions of this today. Let me show you. So here are all the ingredients we are gonna need. So the one that I'm gonna make for myself, we just have this canned chicken. This is from Costco. 1 egg, some shredded cheese. This is like a Mexican cheese blend. And then I have this Frank's Red Hot seasoning blend that I love. So these are gonna be a little spicy, and for me. These over here are for my wife. Same ingredients, cheese, egg, chicken. But for her, I'm actually using honey hog from Meat Church to season hers. So the only thing that's gonna be different in these is that mine's gonna have a more spicy seasoning, hers a little bit sweeter and more mild. And then for the dipping sauce, 2 things. Ranch dressing, Frank's Red Hot. Now, I got 2 dishes here because the proportions that I want are going to be a little bit different than what my wife wants. Are you ready? This is going to be so simple. Let's make it. Okay, so I opened the first can of chicken and I drained off all of the water, all the juice, because you just want the chicken without the water. And as soon as I opened the can, look who showed up. Missy, these for sure are not for you, but she's just like following the can. Look at Okay, back to the recipe. Now you will notice that sometimes when you take the chicken out of these cans, they're in kind of just bigger chunks. You just want to go in with a fork and just break all of those up. You don't want any giant chunks of chicken left in here. So go in, break them up. So once the chicken is just like Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian broken up, now you can crack an egg in there, just like that. Each one of these is going to get an egg. And then you're going to take that handful of cheese you have, dump that in there as well. Now, let's talk seasoning. This is where it is completely and totally up to you. You could do like lemon pepper. You could do whatever your favorite seasoning is. But for me personally, when I think of game day, I think of football Sundays, I think Frank's Red Hot. And so that's what I'm gonna use. Again, Sherri not a big spicy fan, so we're doing the honey hog from Meat Church for her. Now, I don't have an amount that I would necessarily season. Season until your heart says enough. That's what I would say. So for me, I am going to use a little bit of this. Let me show you. Keeping in mind that I am gonna have a lot of good buffalo flavoring from the dip that I'm going to use. So I'm just gonna sprinkle probably something like that. And then for Sherri's, let's do something kind of like that. All right, then get in there with your hands, with your fork, with whatever you have, mix it all up. Now we have these mixed up pretty great, but now we're gonna have to get our hands dirty because what we need to do is form these into like chicken nuggets, little chicken tenders. So let me put the camera down and show you how we're gonna do it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with mine, with the spicy ones. You're gonna have to get your hands dirty. So you're just gonna take, I don't know, like a nugget-sized amount of the filling here, something like that. And then what you're gonna do is you're actually just going to pack it together. You can form it into whatever shape, into whatever ball you want. I just kind of want something that looks nugget-ish, kind of like that. Okay, so I have all of mine done, just like that. That's what they look like in there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make Sherri's and put hers on this side. Boom, look at that. Sherri's over there, mine over here. Now I am gonna go ahead and sprinkle just a little bit more seasoning on the top. Trying to not get my buffalo seasoning on Sherri's. Okay, just like that. And then again, I'm gonna do a little bit more of the honey hog, the meat church, over there on hers. Now, let's get these in the air fryer. So I am putting them in at 370 degrees, and we're going to do 5 minutes. Nope, we're gonna do 5 minutes. There we go. And then we're actually gonna take these out and flip them over so that both sides get crispy. Remember, the only thing that's not cooked in there is the egg. Cheese, good to go. The chicken was canned and already good to go. Obviously, the seasoning's fine. So it's not gonna take too long. We're just gonna kind of cook them until the consistency is what we want. So 5 minutes, flip them over. Now let's go ahead and work on the dipping sauce. Now we're gonna start with Sherri's, and when you're making a dipping sauce for somebody who is not a big fan of spice, remember that you can always add more spice to it, but it's hard to take away. And so we're gonna add a little bit, just kind of almost like that. I don't know if you guys can see that, like that. Then we're just going to go ahead and stir it up. And then we're gonna taste it and see, because again, if I add a whole bunch of Franks, there's no taking it out. I just have to add more ranch. So let's see how that is. It's okay, it's a little bit light on the Franks, even for Sherri. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more. So mine will be a little bit different. Because I love Frank's Red Hot, I'm actually taking the top off because that won't come out fast enough for me. And we are going like that. Keeping in mind though that I did use the Frank's Red Hot seasoning in mine, like the dry rub. So there will be some Frank's Red Hot seasoning in there. You can tell looking at these two which one has more Red Hot in it. This one, color, clearly different. So that one's mine, that one is Sherri's. 5 minutes is up. Let's take a look at these bad boys. Oh, heck yes. So they are definitely starting to crisp up. However, not quite as much as I want. So let's go ahead and go, we're gonna go 3 more minutes on that side. All right, so after 8 minutes, that is looking a ton better. So now what we're gonna do is actually just go in and we're just gonna flip all of these over because we want both sides to get nice and crispy. And I love how they're actually holding together. That was one of my concerns, is they wouldn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip the rest of these over and then put them back in for 5 more minutes. All right, moment of truth. Oh my gosh. These are done. They look amazing, like absolutely amazing, and they smell really good too. So here's what we're gonna do now, because if I tried to put these in my mouth, I would just melt my face off. These are so hot. So we're gonna let them cool down. I'm gonna put them on some plates right here, and then the most important part is we gotta try them. All right, so here they are, all plated up, ready to go. These are mine with the Frank's Red Hot rub and the additional Red Hot in the ranch. These are Sherri's with the meat church honey hog and just a little bit of Frank's Red Hot in the ranch. They look good, they smell good, they were super easy. However, when it comes to food, look and smell don't matter if they don't taste good, right? That is the most important. Sherri's coming down here in just a minute. I'm going to give you my review. First of all, one of the things I was concerned about is that these were going to just fall apart. They are very well held together by all of the melted cheese, the egg, all of that kind of stuff, which I love. I will say I did cook them a little bit longer than I expected to, but it was important to me that they held together. So they smell great. Let's dip them in the sauce. Cheers. These are major yum. Oh my gosh, they have like a little bit of crunch to them on the outside, but inside is nice and tender. Absolutely delicious. Good buffalo flavor. That was one of my kind of concerns, is that there wouldn't be a ton of buffalo flavor. So I'm glad that I added more to the ranch. These are 100% something we will make again. Sherri just came downstairs. I'm excited for her to try the batch I made for her. So let's get her thoughts. Hi, Sherri Beth.
Hi.
What do you think?
Smell good.
Yeah? Hold together good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just letting the people know that I wasn't just lying.
No, like they're, yeah.
That's hilarious because that's literally exactly what I did. I shook them. That's so funny.
It's like we're meant to be.
It is like we are meant to be. Oh, you're going sans sauce first. Okay.
I'm gonna get the flavor first.
Okay. I did the honey hog in yours. Could it use more honey hog, do you think, or can you taste it?
You can always use more honey hog.
That's a good point.
There's enough of a kick that I can taste it,
Okay.
but not so much that I'm gonna be like, way too much.
Okay. Because spice is one of those things that if something is spicy, you just don't do it.
Biggest wuss ever.
Totally. In fact, it's funny because even your dipping sauce looks... I know. I was commenting on that, the different in like colors. All right, so now...
Like I came downstairs and was like, oh, this one's mine.
Yeah, you can just look at it and tell. All right, so now with the dipping sauce, with the little bit of red hot and ranch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I was thinking this would be good in, because you can buy like Chick-fil-A sauce at the store. These would be good dipped in Chick-fil-A sauce. What do you think?
Yep, this is good. Like there's enough of a kick that I can taste it.
Yep.
Because I do like the flavor of Frank's Red Hot. I just don't like the spice.
Yeah. So you like it?
Yeah.
And there are so many things you could do. I was actually thinking you could even do like patties of this and have like almost like your own chicken patty sandwich.
Yeah.
With pickles on it.
Yeah. You could do... I like it with the kick. I feel like this is a good like football.
Exactly. Sunday. Yep.
But you could do like a lemon pepper.
I literally said that earlier. That's exactly what I said. It's like you could like flavor these with whatever you wanted.
Anything you want.
Oh man.
It's really good.
Yeah, this is better than I expected. And what a perfect Sunday like snack. Toss some carrots, toss some celery with those.
Yeah.
You're good to go. Thumbs up?
2 thumbs up.
So 2 thumbs up from Sherri, 2 thumbs up from me. One of the things that I love about this is that we almost always have that canned chicken on hand. We almost always have the shredded cheese on hand. We almost always have eggs on hand and the seasoning. And so I feel like this is one of those things that we don't have to, like we could just decide to have. And we almost always will have the stuff on hand. So super easy, super quick, really delicious. And I do like that you could customize this to different people. It doesn't have to be over the top buffalo spicy, but if you're like me and you want that, it certainly can be. So friends, there you guys go. Super simple. I'll put the list of ingredients down below, even though it's literally only a few things. You've got this. So love you guys so much. We'll see you on the next LeggLife video.